He's back.
You are Locked On Illini, your daily podcast on the Illinois Fighting Illini. Part of the Locked On Podcast Network, your team every day.
This breaking news edition of Locked On Illini is brought to you by Game Time. Download the Game Time app, create an account, and use code LOCKEDONCollege for $20 off your first purchase. I know most of you guys are watching the Illini versus Tennessee basketball game, and so am I on a screen right over there. But as some of you might know, during the first timeout, there was an announcement by Luke Altmyer where he announced that he's going to be returning for the 2025 football season. Now, this is huge, obviously, for the Illini. The biggest domino has now fallen with Luke on the team. Marcel says the game is on. I absolutely know the game is on. I'm watching the game right there. But I wanted to break this news for everyone who may not have realized. Luke returning is huge for the football program because essentially now with that news confirmed, we can go ahead and start moving on with the other pieces, right? I'm hearing very positive things about Miles McVay. He's currently on visit. I'm hoping that there can be an announcement very, very soon about his commitment. That would lock up the second biggest domino, at least in my opinion, when it comes to that offensive line left tackle spot. Luke, it's great that he finally made this announcement because, again, now when we go and reach out to other wide receivers, we can let them know how attractive of a spot Illinois really is. We have an outstanding quarterback returning for his senior year. As most of you know, last year, Luke had 21 touchdowns on only 5 interceptions with 144.9 QB rating. That he was inarguably, in my opinion, our MVP for that stretch run early in the year where we won 6 out of our first 7 games. It's been a great day for the Illini. Hopefully, the basketball team can continue with the success that the football team, at least the good news that the football team has brought to you this morning. Again, I'm hearing positive things on Miles McVay. Luke coming back was the big deal. Right now, we need to figure out who's going to be QB2. Is it going to be Trey Petty? Do they trust Trey Petty? Or are they going to be on the lookout for maybe a veteran of a team that plays at a lower level who wants to be given the opportunity to be an injury away from playing Big Ten football? I mean, that's a very intriguing opportunity. We had John Paddock in this situation just a couple seasons ago, and it turns out he ended up coming in with a couple games left. And, well, I don't have to tell Illini fans the story of John Paddock, the magic of John Paddock. But the transfer portal continues. Illinois has many players visiting over this weekend. I went over a few of them in a previous episode this week. So if you are here for the first time, I'm watching the game with you. I promise you, right on the screen right there. I go live immediately after every basketball game and every football game, and I'll be doing that today. I've got everything set up, and I'll be ready to go. But I just wanted to talk a couple minutes about this football news. Again, whatever it was, hopefully, obviously, Luke and Illinois and the NIL situation was all resolved. There's no more concerns about Luke possibly going somewhere else. As I said last week, his non-committal interview that he did a weekend ago seemed to me more like just a guy who knows sometimes that college football is just a business. And so, Luke, coming back, breaking news. That's all I have for you today for this quick episode. Again, it's just I wanted to go ahead and announce the news for some of you who are not maybe watching the game and haven't gotten the news yet. It's huge. Luke Altmyer is coming back immediately. If you really think about it, this makes Illinois one of the stronger contenders for the Big Ten next year. We've looked at our schedule, and I'll make an episode solely looking over our schedule for the 2025 season. It's a schedule that's a lot more appetizing than the one that we just played. I really think that if with the amount of starters that we have, and now that we have our senior quarterback coming back, that Illinois can absolutely do some serious damage next year. But again, it all relies on the type of pieces around Luke that we can bring in. Having the quarterback there is huge. It alleviates a lot of the concerns that other wide receivers who may not be close to the program, who may not know what's going on, they may be wondering, why hasn't he committed yet? Why would I come back to a place where the starting quarterback, I don't know if he's listening to somebody else. Now it's a non-issue. Luke has announced that he's coming back during the first timeout of the Illini and Tennessee Volunteers game. I'm not there, obviously, but some of you maybe as you're watching this, let me know what that reaction was like. At that point, I don't think Tennessee had scored, so the energy was already pretty high. But now that he did come back and announced he'd come back, let me know. Did things just blow the roof off? Illinois right now, or still in the first half, it's been a very physical team, physical game. Illinois is kind of playing how I suspected they would, very young. But this is also a game where if Illinois was making their baskets, I think we would we'd actually be in pretty comfortable shape. The fact that we're only down 1 as of this recording has me pretty optimistic. But again, no worries. Beyond that, I will be back right here, right immediately after the game. For those of you joining me for the first time, my name is Sunny Verma. You can find me at IlliniCast, the Sunny V, Locked On Illini on all your favorite social medias. Send me a message, say hello. I'll drop a new link to the Discord. I was just told that the link expired, so I'll have a new one in the description as soon as this video is posted. Go Illini. Again, going up against the number 1 team in the country. Right now, it's 2020 as of this recording. But regardless of the basketball side, on the football side, we have fantastic news. And there's no bigger domino to drop than our starting quarterback coming back. And I'm telling you, this hopefully will kind of set the tone for the transfer portal coming up. We have a lot of visitors this week. I know we have a couple visitors next week that people aren't even allowed to talk about yet. And trust me when I say that some of these names are going to get you all very, very excited. That's enough for today. Not today, for at least another hour and a half. I will join you once again for the post game. Make sure you've hit that notification button right up there. Make sure you're subscribed. Make sure you hit that like button. I'll see you in a little bit. ILL. Love you guys.